Hi, beautiful souls. I'm Angel, psychic medium, energy healer, spiritual life coach, and ancestral witch. And today I'm bringing through a collective message. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because not every message is going to be for every single person. This energy feels heavy, but in that kind of way where spirit is saying enough is enough. The first thing I'm being shown is mental exhaustion, overthinking, anxiety, fear, feeling trapped, feeling like no matter which way you turn, there is a problem. Like life has had you in this weird limbo where you know something needs to shift, but you haven't fully known what. Or maybe you've known exactly what, but fear has kept you frozen. And spirit is being really clear here. You are not as stuck as you think you are. A lot of what's kept you where you are has actually been old wounds, fear responses, past pain, disappointment, abandonment wounds, trust issues, patterns that have quietly shaped your choices without you even realizing. Because this next part is massive. I'm seeing emotional awakening. For some of you, your heart has been shut down for self-protection. For others, spirit has been trying to get your attention through your emotions, intuition, dreams, gut feeling, and synchronicities. That feeling you keep brushing off, that inner knowing, that I can't explain it, but I feel it, that's not random. Because the message coming through loud and clear is, you feel, you know. Your soul knows before your mind catches up. And spirit is showing me karmic cycle energy here. This feeling like something repeating, the same lesson in different faces, the same pain in different packaging, the same emotional loops, the same fear, the same self-sabotage, the same attraction to what drains you, the same pattern of overgiving, the same cycle of choosing what feels familiar instead of what feels healthy. And spirit saying this cycle has reached its expiration date. Some of you are in the middle of a wake-up call right now, a truth you can't ignore anymore, a situation being exposed, a pattern becoming obvious, or a moment where you're suddenly seeing something different. And I keep hearing, we cannot bring this version of you into the next chapter. That's powerful because I also feel emotional withdrawal here. Walking away energy, but not dramatic walking away. This feels more like emotional exhaustion. Like you tried, you hoped, you gave the chances, you carried things longer than you should have. And eventually something in you just said, I can't do this anymore. But spirit says that wasn't failure. That was self-respect. Because after exhaustion, I see healing, choosing yourself, rebuilding self-worth, no longer giving endlessly when there is imbalance, no longer carrying emotional labor for people who are comfortable receiving but not returning, and spirits being a little blunt here. Stop pouring sacred energy into places that keep draining you. Now, this is where it gets interesting because I'm seeing grief and joy side by side. And that tells me some of you are in that weird in-between space where healing hurts. Because healing sometimes means grieving what you thought something would become. Not just what happened, but the future you imagined. That dream, that hope, that version of life. And spirit sees that grief, but they're also showing clarity, truth, breakthrough. So if things had felt foggy, confusing, uncertain, that is changing. Now I need to talk about choices because this collective is being asked to choose alignment. Not what's comfortable, not what fear wants, not what trauma recognizes. Alignment, because some of you say you want peace, but keep feeding the chaos. Some say they want healthy love, but keep entertaining emotionally unavailable energy. Some say they want abundance, but keep making decisions from fear. And Spirit keeps saying the wound is making the decision. Then the oracle message: release the dark wound, let love live. That is the heart of this reading, because some of you are still protecting yourselves from things that already happened, still bracing for pain, still gripping old stories, still surviving emotionally instead of living. And Spirit says healing is what creates freedom. Now, this next part feels like a direct message. Take the leap. Trust yourself. Move, because some of you are waiting for certainty, for guarantees, for all the answers, for the fear to disappear. That's not how this works. Spirit says courage comes through movement, leadership comes through decision, power comes through choosing yourself. This feels like emotional rebirth, a complete cycle turning, things shifting, something ending, something opening, a deeply emotional new chapter. But I do feel uncertainty. Not everything is visible yet. I know some of you hate that part when I say that, because you want the clarity now. Spirit says, not yet. But just because you cannot see the full picture doesn't mean the path is wrong. That uncertainty is part of the process, because what's actually available here feels like emotional fulfillment, joy, alignment, peace. If you stop gripping the old so tightly. Angel numbers I'm seeing strongly: 444, that's for spirit protection, divine guidance and stability being rebuilt. 1010, massive cycle completion, endings becoming beginnings. Omens to look out for over the next few days, few weeks, are feathers, butterflies, water symbolism, rain, songs from the past, repeated numbers, unexpected names popping up, clocks. And the lyric Spirit gave me, which is kind of ironic because I have this tattooed on my arm: every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Final Spirit message: when it comes to the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every experience teaches you something. Surrender what has expired. Freedom is available. Love does not control. And even if life feels chaotic right now, there is purpose in what is unfolding. If this resonated, let me know in the comments. Until next time.